Good morning, everybody. I'm Old Man Sugarheart. Today we're playing Slay the Spire 2. And I'm going to be it with Regent. I had 5 bad games in a row on stream. Realize, like, it wasn't just like 5 bad games in a row. When I was playing Regent, I lost a lot. I had like a 22 game losing streak, but I practiced with him off stream. We're up to like Ascension 6 with him. Gonna tone that down for the sake of the stream. But yeah, I found some tricks that didn't rely on like metamorphosis getting me through, because that is not like a super likely thing that'll happen. Like, you know, you'll see all the events occasionally, but I found some tricks. One trick, particle wall. Like I think my first successful run, I had particle wall, like 4 copies of it. And, you know, then I actually had the defense to survive. I think I'm getting the hang of him. So out of these, I think I like the gold. Like the trick with Regent, I'm gonna say, is like, don't go for like a specific archetype. It isn't like go for all forge or go for all stars. Like you get what you get. Step 1, find some way to survive. Step 2, find some way to do damage. And like any way you can do that is fine. So like I realized like I was winning before I learned him and started trying to do specific things. That was causing me to lose. Or it really seemed like it. Alright, what I'm doing is I'm marking all the standard enemies. I think I found my best strategy is still to just try to find like the path with the most rewards. And so the less like easy battles I can do, the more powerful the rewards I'll get, and the more likely I am to be good or broken by the time I get to the top, you know? Man, all these paths are almost all the same. So like I can't go that way. We got money. We could go to an early shop. That might work out. Let's give that a shot. OMG, can you mark the map in the second one? That's a freaking game changer. You can mark the map on the second one. Like, I saw that you could do that in multiplayer, and then I just tried it in single player, and you can do it. It's very handy. Look, this guy. You have a lovely little face. Very angry though. Rawr. Game changer. There's multiplayer. There is multiplayer. And honestly, I recommend playing it as a multiplayer game. It's better as a multiplayer game. Like, if you can get the squad together to play this game, it is straight up better. You need this one so bad. Yeah, I'm gonna say I almost skipped this one as I saw all the trailers and I'm like, it's the exact same game. Why would I play it again? Like there's a few new characters. Like I've got hundreds of hours in the first game, But I'm like, I don't see why I would pay money to do the exact same thing again. Alright, we'll just tank this hit. Oof. Boink. Maybe they'll add it on Game Pass? Maybe. I don't really pay attention to like what they're doing on Game Pass. Ooh, Bulwark's pretty good. Little survivability and also a little damage. Do like the colorless card rewards. Sometimes. For each unique debuff on the enemy. Hi, kitty. Up on up. Careful, kitty. This one's tough. After I do Falling Star, this will do 25 damage. Or more like 33 damage, because they'll have weak and vulnerable at the same time. Ren's pretty good for this guy, but stratagem might actually save our life if we get a particle wall. They put the first one on Game Pass, so there's a chance? Yeah. I don't see any... This is kind of a game changer, or it could be. But I think at the start of your first turn, lose stars, gain stars for every other turn. I think that is worth it. I tend to like just go for artifacts whenever possible. Yeah. I'm gonna hit you. And then I'm gonna block. Oh wait, it's still early access and full release isn't expected until 2027. Okay, so I wouldn't worry about it too much. The game feels finished. So there's like 5 characters to play as. You've got the Ironclad, Silent, and Defect. And then there's 2 new characters, Regent and what's his name? Necrobinder. So like on release, you've got 5 characters to play with, which is more than Slay the Spire had. And like you just can play all the way to the end. There's plenty of things to do. Here, let me show you. If you like check this out, like there's tons and tons of relics already in the game. 577 cards, like 21 different potions. There's a ton of story too. Can I see epochs here? No, I can't. But like it's a complete game. I think they just made it early access because they want to like do balancing changes. In fact, like I believe they mentioned a balance change and China exploded and yelled at them with a bunch of like negative reviews. It was pretty funny. Ooh, check this out. I bulwark you. We get you out of there. But like I'd say it's a complete game already. The multiplayer is fully implemented. All the characters are, or 5 characters are fully implemented. Like it's got more content than Slay the Spire 1. Here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna block and smack. It might also be EA so they can add more with little worry. Yeah. There was, I what you call it? Red Hook Studios, the guys who made Darkest Dungeon. They said something that has stuck with me for a while. They said if they could do it again, they wouldn't have put the game out in early access until they were almost finished. If they could do it all over again. And the reason they said that was because, like, they made balance changes, like, while they were going, and, like, they'd get review bombed. I think they put too much stock in reviews, but it makes a lot of sense. Nowadays to, like, have the game finished, but just keep working on it. Like, early access is supposed to be something different. I want you to hit me as hard as you can. Thank you. And now you're stunned. Then I can hit you for massive damage while you're not looking. See, and then he's gonna debuff me with, like, vulnerable. Half the difficulty of Slay the Spire is just, like, learning the enemy attacks. Like, we took a few hits to the chin on that guy just so we could kill him harder, faster. Like, Know Thy Place is pretty good. With the build we've got going, we've got, like, a good mana flow, except for, like, round 1 here. How do I start with 1? What have I done? You absolutely lose 2. I thought this was lose 1. It's all making sense now. These guys are gonna hit me so hard right at the start. Quit it. Do 9 damage to you. I'll do 6 to you. I want to survive. Whack. I think we're doing okay. He'll put Frail on me, but like a couple good hits. Give me 2 strikes and we win. Here's the second strike. And you know what? Here's this. Quack. You probably just go to bed. Just wanted to stop by and check this game out. Have a good stream. It is a good game. A lot of people are struggling with the new characters, myself included. You can get Child of the Stars. Although Cloak of Stars might save my life a little faster, but no, we're gonna get Child. Ugh. This is rough. I'm getting diverted. If I fight him, I'm gonna die. I can't let you hit me. I'm sorry. We have to be very, very careful. I want to play these powers, but I need you to get wiped out as quickly as possible. Alright, now this guy doesn't add strength to himself ever, and so we're okay. We're gonna be okay. If we draw the Sovereign Blade, we'll win. But like, yeah, I do recommend Slay the Spire too. Whoop. Also, good morning, old man Windbreaker. When I attack somebody, Shining Strike is very decent early on. We're having troubles here. I don't want to die. So we're going to take some potions. We'll guard what we can. Got real scared there for a second. I'll let you summon more rats, get some backup. Like, the trick to this game is mitigating damage, really. Like, the key to winning is just making sure you don't get hurt ever. But it is much harder to do that in this than a lot of other roguelike games. We've got Shining Strike now, so we can get Cloak of Stars. Like, one thing I've noticed with the Regent is that it's a good idea to have, like, not a ton of star cards, but like plenty of them. Because if I draw a hand and it's all 0 cost cards and they all spend stars, like, I have like one really good turn, but like the next turn all my other moves are super expensive and I can't afford to play them all. And so you want like a mixture of good and bad turns. I don't know if the words I'm saying make sense. Honestly, just going against your instincts of Slay the Spire with this guy is a good strategy. I was overdoing it. I could have blocked everything with that. That was a mistake. See, I spent a star. One thing with, like, the Regent, since, like, the stars last between rounds, like, you get in the habit of, like, spending every other card with every other character. But with the Regent, like, you gotta remind yourself, like, you just can't do that. Oh, I'm gonna have to drink this potion. I'm too scared I won't survive without it. Whenever I create a card, gain 3 block. I don't do that often. Shoot, free money. At least I can stop playing Venerate and I might survive this. Ugh. I need you to die. And I can't quite do that. You gotta kill the guy in the back first, because he gains strength a lot faster than this guy. I want to play Orbit, but like we just gotta not take damage. Like he gains 2 strength at a time, which is still a problem. Oh my god. I need Sovereign Blade now. That's not Sovereign Blade. We're so close to death this run. We're not even doing all that bad. Like, I'm not getting like the miracle card that'll save the run. Gather Light's not bad. We'll take that. So like my choices here, heal and fight this guy. Or go get a bunch of random stuff. We're gonna get a bunch of random stuff. We're gonna go for like the miracle. Yeah, have some money, give me strength every combat. That'll include the boss combat, which will be handy. If I take the top option, I die. So we'll take the bottom option. Powers give us block. That's pretty huge. Oh no. It's too many of you guys. But I start with block. That's great. You're gonna debuff me. So I need to get you guys stunned as quickly as possible. So if I draw a strike, I can get you. I have a strike. Okay. This is still kind of bad. They're gonna hit me with 14. And I don't think there's anything I can do about that. Yeah, I'm gonna die. Die of natural causes, please. What? And that's how it goes. That's one of the things I like about Slay the Spire. I kind of like a game where if you don't make any mistakes or you can play perfectly and still lose due to bad luck. Like, it's a little more gambly. Alright, now I like these rewards better than the last ones I got. Because I think the key to like winning with the Regent is getting a good card early. And so, lead paperweight is very nice. Free block. Finesse might be the best card in the game. Oh, so we count these guys. I don't think that's a good path. Yeah, that's a horrible path. We don't have to go that way at all. We don't have to go that way or that way. So 0 standard enemies. You can go 2 that way. Or I could do like 3 by going this side route here. We don't have a lot of money for the shop. Oof, you're gonna hit me hard right at the beginning, huh? Just don't make me play the Regent like a whole nother stream. Because I played on the weekend. Like, we played 2 Ironclad runs, 1 on the second one. We played a silent run, ran on that one. Charge is really good. We're going to get charge. Nimble finesse is great. And then we played 5 runs as Regent and lost every single one. And that is just the way things go sometimes. Like, charge turns 2 cards in your draw pile into minion strikes, which are 7 damage, draw 1 card, exhaust for 0, which is fantastic. Do we start with that? Yeah, here's what we do. We do this. You and one of the defends. And we do a boatload of damage to you. You actually die. And see, now we've got the minion strikes. I'm going to go ahead and not spend them. They can hang around. I don't want to take any damage at all. Like, toad poles are a good opportunity to not get hurt. And so I will take that opportunity. There's no sense in... Ooh, reflect. See, these are all pretty good. Because at this point you're thinking, like... What can we do to stay alive? One, like, reflect will give me an actual block that'll keep me from dying, and it will reflect damage they're doing back to them. Devastate, you know, is just a solid 30 damage, but for like 1 cost, if you can get like the star generation for it, like, that'll save us. Like, we could just stop doing our falling star. But I think I'm gonna go for the reflect. Because, like, you block 17 damage, you do 17 damage. That would be great. Thing is, they're not guaranteed to do exactly 17 damage to you. Oh, would you look at that? It isn't exactly 17 damage. It's a real shame we didn't draw reflect on turn 1. But here, you can do 10 damage to yourself. That would be great. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to get rid of Falling Star, as crazy as that is. Because like my money spending or my star spending was a little out of control there. Hey, thank you for this subscription, Blub Glub. I haven't seen you before. Welcome in. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? I'm gonna face tank a little damage to get more of these minion strikes. I'm gonna spend these stars. I'm not gonna use this just yet because he will do more damage to me later. And so I want to save the stars for like when it can really count. But yeah, thank you, Blub Glub. I don't know if you've been around for a while. Ooh, do not charge. That would get rid of my star generation and we need that. So I'm just gonna stun you. It's a bad time. He's gonna do 36 damage. Which means we're going to do 36 damage. Well, we're going to do 27 damage. That's pretty good. Oof. And with the reflect again, I'll do 12. What have we got back here? Couple of blocks. We need to do damage. Ignore everything else. I just got to hit him with strikes. Do I have strikes? I think I may have messed up. No. Whew. He had 1 hit point. I wasn't paying close enough attention. That was really, really close. Whenever you spend or gain, do 3 damage to all enemies. That sounds good. But like, it's only 3 damage. Oh, it's something we're going to be doing. So I'll go ahead and get it. Enchant a strike or defend with spiral. We will do that. I like to keep my HP above 30. That's kind of like my rule. Like, it doesn't have to be high. But it can't be that low. Okay. Black hole. Charge. Get rid of a strike and a defect. I should pay closer attention. I almost got rid of the one we just gave replay to. Here, do less damage to me. I'm gonna take you guys down kind of evenly. Minion strike, yeah, things are going great now. Because I can block this damage, I will. And we're just gonna equally chip away at you guys. It's overly cautious. But sometimes you gotta be that with slugs. Radiant is really good. We could also get Be Gone, which kind of matches our get rid of cards thing. So, like, there are like 4 archetypes with Regent. And as far as I can tell, you want to do them all equally. I think that's the best strategy. So, like, we could get the other one that, like, exhausts cards and turns them into, like, minion sacrifice. But, like, we would be out of cards before you know it. And, like, I mean, we could stop playing it for sure. But, like, you could easily cause yourself problems this way. It'd be really good against, like, some really nasty fights where they spam you with status cards. But Radiate, when done correctly, like, if you had Stardust and Radiate, and a ton of, like, star generation, you go with Radiate. We don't have a ton of star generation, but I think we will. Start combat with 10 block is huge. See, it comes in handy right now because we don't even have to worry about this guy. You turn you into minion sacrifice. Honestly, I'm going to turn this power into minion sacrifice. Or minion strikes. I gotta keep them in mind. I like minion strikes better than I like sacrifice. Okay, check this out. Do 16 damage to you. That was actually kind of a mistake. I realize that now. Because he's got this shell on him. And so he can't lose more than 20 HP per turn. And so, like, I'm gonna do 0 damage to him and I spent all my stars. This would be a great time to use Reflect. Check this out. Turn status cards into minion strike. Hey. You can't hurt me. I can't hurt you either, but, you know. It is what it is. Take my free hits. We'll just kind of survive for now. Maybe I should have taken 1 hit on you. Boom. Hit you with this. We block. We radiate for no reason. How am I going to hit you for 20 damage next turn? I'm not. But I can hit you for something. Okay, I hit you for 20 damage this turn. Alright, well, I've definitely got the 10 damage next turn. Doink. Blood Vial's pretty nice. We only need 1 Radiate. Want more mana. I really like Orbits. Like, if you can get 4 Orbits, you basically have infinite mana. If, like, your average cost was 1. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna skip the shop. Go to the question mark. Gain max HP, take damage. Let me look at the map again. Or I could just heal. Beat me up a little bit. Let's get my HP down to a little under 15. Why would I do that? Well, it makes this heal me a little more. Like, we still came out kind of below. Like, I have to believe in my heart that I'm going to win this fight. Like, you gotta go a little nuts early. Shoot. We're gonna die. You use both the fish oil and the dexterity. Do less damage to me. These are the phantasmal gardeners. They kill me probably more than any other enemy around. Okay, charge me. That might have been a mistake. I've only got defense to get rid of. We gotta be brave. Like, they're gonna hit me. That's not great. But we need to kill them as fast as possible. And reflect is making me super happy right now. And block all that damage. Would love to see some of you guys die. I gotta take what I can get. Whenever I spend or gain, deal 3 damage to all enemies. Cool, cool. Do you guys not block when I hit you individually? Okay. This is fine. Why didn't... What was the other thing I did? I did something and they didn't block. I hit them somehow. It was black hole damage. First time they're hit each turn. Okay, I don't think that description's 100% right. I think it's like when they take attack damage, they block. Gain block, add random colorless card to your hand. That might actually work for us with the amount of minion strikes we're getting. If we just get a bad colorless card, we just don't play it and it becomes a minion strike. This guy. Just gotta invest in the future there. He steals our money. It's not the end of the world. And drop a reflect on you. There's a strike and a defend in there. Load up our powers. We venerate. And you get a couple of these. I'm not going to spend this yet. Falling Star is good for, like, preventing damage. Like, sometimes weak is essentially just a block. Am I crazy to consider hoarding these? Like, you know, ideally you want to, like, kill them as quickly as possible. But this guy's got like a second phase where it'd be really beneficial to like burn him in half. It is weird to get rid of a radiate like that. But I did it. We want to kill this guy before he escapes. Which we do. Yeah, we're fine. Hit you with this. Venerate. Hit you with this. We're good. Woo! Didn't steal our money. Whenever you spend stars, gain star or gain block. That is good for us. It'd be really brave of me to fight the boss with 32, but I need something in my life. Minion strike plus. What's the boss? Oh, that guy. He's got like strength gain is his main dealie. So what's gonna save me here? It's actually probably gonna be more star generation. Lyle's Indie Corner, hey! Okay. While he's asleep, we just want to generate cards, buff up. You let him have his nap. If you take unblock combat this combat, you die. No, I'm good. Alright, we get the orbit in there. And I'm going to get rid of that card because that's not really a favor to me, you know? Alright, he wakes up next turn and we start the fight for real. He wakes up and he comes out swinging. Alright, I'm gonna hit you with the reflect. Give me a random colorless card. Play 3 attacks from your draw pile. That could be good. What is in my draw pile? Things I like. I played that minion strike a little too fast. Get the stars out here. Keep hitting. We're gonna be okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna tank that damage. And you might be wondering, why aren't you playing your Falling Stars? Well, mind your own business. I'm not playing the Falling Stars because the reflex probably going to get us more damage in the end, which is going to be important. Do I use this for 12? Yeah, I use this for 12. You can get rid of a strike and a defend. Entropy. At the start of your turn, transform one card in your hand. That might be a problem, or it might save us. It's hard to tell. Since I can no longer count on what I have in my hand, there's no point in saving stars because we might actually lose our reflect. Oh, I select a card to transform, do I? Stardust. No. Thank you. Venerate. That's right, and you're going to be slowly lowering my strength and dexterity. You are such a problem. Transform. Falling Star, actually. Neutron Aegis, yes, that's actually pretty good. Stardust isn't that good. Regular defense gonna be worthless pretty soon here. As long as he keeps hitting us with... Ooh. Bomb might save us. If he keeps hitting us with like the strength and dexterity debuffs. Pick a card to transform. Minion strikes are going to be worthless in a minute. Gain alignment for extra mana. Panic button. Cannot gain block for 2 turns. I kind of wish I had like the minion transform now. It would be useful. This is the card that's going to win us the fight. Bomb. Let's be extra careful not to blow that up. Sorry, panic button. At the start of your turn, play the top card of your draw pile. I do like mayhem. And there's the bomb again. Want reflect. Man, save me. Can't spend that kind of mana. I don't have any attacks in my discard. Save me, bomb. You're gonna hit me. I'm gonna reflect 21 back at you. I'll take the 2. I'm gonna reflect all of that back at you. And when one of these bombs goes off, you die. So all I need to do is block. Anything else is worthless. Deal 61 damage. 3 additional damage for each card I created. I win. Alright, Act 1 is the hardest part for the Regent. I'm gonna get Void Form. It can be huge for us. Now, how am I going to cast Void card? At the start of your turn, exhaust the top card, gain 1 strength. Upgrade 4 cards. Or replace the entire path. I think I'm gonna go with the cookie. Oh, I get to choose the cards. That's fantastic. What do you look like upgraded? The first 3 cards I play. Are free. Hmm. 4 cards to upgrade. I'm going to go with Finesse, Orbit, Reflect, and Child of the Stars. Trying to be cautious. I've gone ahead and given myself, like, the jitters here. Like, this game is pretty good at building the tension. Okay, so the most efficient reward path would be on the left here. These guys aren't so bad. If you get, like, the bull bug with, like, the yellow butt, you really have to focus on taking him out quickly. Shoot. Alright, well, I'll block this turn. And I'm going to tank that hit. Get Void Form out here. I gotta remember that Void Form ends your turn automatically. I keep forgetting that, and it's very scary when it happens. I'm just really building up a powerful attack for basically no reason. No reason to defend, so I'll just hang on to these in my hand. What have I got in here? 2 strikes. Yes. First attack or skill you play each turn is placed on the top of your draw pile. Alright. Well, then I'll just spam falling stars on you. Alright, we're actually getting there. Having a forge would be nice. What I really need is some miracle that lets us play Void Form early. Obtain 3 random relics after 5 combats. Yeah, I think we can survive 5 combats. Then these guys. If my hand is empty, draw 2 cards and gain mana. Alright. I don't know if that'll ever happen, but you can hang out. Where I spend blah, gain blah. I'll do it. Just reflect what they throw at us. If we keep our stars up, we'll be fine. Like, one of the biggest problems with these guys is that they... Hey, thank you for the raid, Saltwater Elf. How are you doing? I hit you with this. These guys get the 2 strikes. Spend Radiate just so I can use this. Draw 2 cards. Gain mana. And if I only had the stars... But I can kill you because you're vulnerable. We survive another turn and then we just need to do 1 damage to you somehow. Doing good? How about me? I am also doing good. I was thinking I was about to embarrass myself on stream again. Ooh, Infinite Forge. Furnace is a good card. Because I had... going a 22 loss streak with Regent. I learned how to play them. And I think we're going to be fine now. But it had some real bad days there for a second. This guy is going to gain... He's going to gain Thorns this turn. And he's going to hit us really, really hard. And with the reflect, I don't want to lose to you, so I'm actually going to get a free Void Form. Now we're talking. I hit you with this, save the stars, Void Form. First 2 cards I play are free. So I'll do this. I'm going to throw in another Void Form in here. That wasn't the most efficient way, but now, like, all the cards I play are free. We can reflect, we can defend. Weaken you a little bit. Hit you with the Sovereign Blade. Just gonna keep hitting you. But how are you doing, Saltwater Elf? What were you playing? I know we were playing like the same game not too long ago. I can't remember what game that was. Give me a random colorless card. Prowess. Okay. And he's dead. That went really well. I need more star generation. I'm actually going to skip this time. I tend to make big decks. Whenever this card would be shuffled into your drop, I'll place it on top instead. Or remove 2 cards, add normalcy. I cannot add this to my finesse because it's already enchanted. I'm going to do it to venerate. It'll kind of help with star generation. Not really, but it'll look like it does. We're on Icarus Elysium with Barry. It's the newest map. Nice. I had a friend who like hopped back into Icarus recently. All right, here, you're gonna get weakened. So give me time to play Void Form. And then I can get all the defense I need. But yeah, I've heard good things about Icarus. I think maybe I need to get into Icarus. Because I feel like I'm missing out, and I can't be missing out. Here, whenever I gain or spend, get this. A bomb! Love a bomb. Our deck is okay. Void Form is really kind of bringing it together. Here's a question. If I get rid of Sovereign Blade, will it pop right back into my hand whenever I forge? I think the answer is yes. It had 18 damage when I forged it. Oh, it reset the damage. I can't be doing that. Okay. But we're learning. Whenever I spend or gain. Since it was free, I didn't technically spend or gain. I see. I see. It's all making sense. Yeah, you're currently swapping between Icarus and V Rising depending on Barry's schedule. Oh. I actually got kind of tired of V Rising myself, mostly because it was really hard. I actually kind of miss when it was super easy. It wasn't even super easy, it was just easier. Okay, we get the bomb out here. We weaken you. We can start getting a little spendy. We don't have to worry about stars. He'll die before it's a problem. He's gonna hit me, but will he die before he hurts me? We can make sure he does. There we go. Gotta run though. Bedtime for you. See you later. See you later. Thank you so much for the raid. I really do appreciate it. Gotta check out your stream. You are doing cool things. We can get Seeking Edge. That is a really good card. Sovereign Blade deals damage to all enemies. With Forge, like, that can really save us for, like, minion spammers. Okay, and if that's the case, then getting the furnace cooking would be really, really helpful. Alright, we're gonna upgrade our replay defend. The run's coming together, like, we might win. I can still imagine a world where we lose. I don't really want to, like, remove these cards, because they're helping with our minion strategy. The Knowledge Demon, he beats us a lot. He is never going to... The Knowledge Demon's never gonna, like, give us status cards, I think. Like, it's just mainly damage in, damage out with him. In fact, I think my biggest concern with him is making sure we do enough. Here. Just gonna hit you a bunch. Maybe I shouldn't worry so much, but I worry. This guy doesn't bother me. He'll, like, put Frail on us, and then the very next turn not attack. But there he is. There's the attack I should be concerned about. Would you look at that? No matter what I do, you're gonna hit me. So I Void Form. Now we reflect. Follow that up with a Venerate. I think I did a wrong order. That is okay. Let's start forging. I hit you with stuff. Things are going to cost 0. Why is that? When I play a power, a random card in my hand is free to play. Ooh, I had a major misplay because I wasn't paying attention to what relics I had. I had like 4 powers in my hand. And I played Void Form. It could have been a free turn for us. None of this helps me. I smack you. There was nothing to, like, transform into a minion strike. Okay. I need to hit you, but there's nothing I can do this turn. Oof. There's my block. Mind Blast. Not... I'll take that 2 damage, I guess. There we go. Royal Gamble can be good. We get that off for free. Like we just gain 9 stars. That'll help with our Radiate card. Okay, this is a little problematic. Not a fan of what you guys are going to do to me. Spend or gain. Whoop. What would I transform in here? I think I would transform you and you. Alright. Pretty happy with the Reflect on this turn. Reflect's good against this guy because he always attacks. Like, occasionally there'll be one turn where one of them doesn't attack. But a lot of good that does me. Save myself from some damage. Block for 16. We go the block route. Start getting the Sovereign Blade out. We start forging it up a little bit. 20 damage to all enemies. That'll help us next round. Play the powers, because they give us things for free. We need boatloads of damage. Gain block for things spent. We're doing it. Whew. That was kind of a close one. And our Wongo ticket activated. Giria, not that great. I would rather upgrade my cards. Festive Popper, pretty good. Potions always appear in combat rewards. That's alright. Bag of Marbles is good. You can get Reflect again. Like, I really need to get that Void form off. Hi, kitty. You gonna help me get this Void form off? Yeah, you are. You're a kitty, yeah. Because I think the Reflex are gonna be need a victory here. Get rid of the strikes. Save our stars. Draw fewer cards is usually the first one I take. Alright, and it's horrifying, but we're gonna face tank this first damage. It's all gonna make sense in the end. So now Royal Gamble. Reflect. And then we start spending powers, which give us free plays on our other cards. Hit you. You're gonna do 18, so I don't need to worry about much. I think we forge. I think we forge and we forge until we finally just do enough damage to beat you. Although we should not be stingy spending you, I think. Really kind of wish I had that card draw now. Mind Blast. Alright, Kitty, you're kind of in the way. Sloth is really bad. That can end up killing you, especially since we got free plays. That is no good for us. Alright. Use the power. Doesn't particularly help us right now, but that's fine. Just keep hitting you. Ah, if only I had the spinning top. A couple reflex is fantastic. Our deck is thinning, so we're gonna get rid of Mind Blast. And honestly, I think Defend. We do have a chance. Alright, just gonna keep hitting you with the Sovereign Blade. Probably should have forged it first, but you know. Hindsight 2020 and all that. Catastrophe. Love that. Love that for me. Okay, first, I'm gonna hit you with this so you get the vulnerable. 3 random cards. Forge, Finesse, Charge. That might have been a mistake, but we'll find out. Gaining less mana is actually pretty okay for us. We get free plays. Remember? 111. We're very close. And he kills himself. We did it. Alright. Since we got by him and we actually had a decent number of hit points left, I'm feeling pretty good about this run. We don't need 2 Seeking Edges, but Neutron Aegis is good. Especially if we can get it for free. Enthralled. Gain mana at the start of each turn. This could be great for us, because with Void Form, like, paying this cost would be free. Create an ethereal copy of the first attack you play each turn. No? Person which is not. Blood-soaked rose has got to be it. Alright, 1. Don't go that way. 1, 2. There's a 3 this way. So it's 5. This is also 5. Is there another route? I don't think the middle path is cheaper. Like I can 1, 2 down here, and I can 3 over here. Neat, neat. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So it seems like if we go right, we have more options. We've got some money. Wouldn't be bad to stop by the shop. Okay. You're gonna make me enthrall right off the bat. Hit you with the weak. Are you gonna get a hit on me? Void form made you free. Well, it wasn't void form that made you free. We're actually going to be cautious, I think. We forge. Void form became free. Oh. We block all your attacks. You're over, buddy. You're not going to get another hit on me. Especially with Neutron Aegis. I don't know how we're going to hit you, but we're going to hit you. And you will die from it. Like the Royal Gambit. You are actually kind of being a bit of a problem right now. I need you to not do that much damage to me. I was wrong. He did get a hit in. Our defense are a little weak. So maybe if we can get some nice cards in. Get another Royal Gambit. Though, like, Pale Blue Dot is an interesting choice. If I play 5 or more cards in a turn, draw 2, the start of your next turn. With the Mummified Hand, powers are super valuable to us. They're basically free. I've had some interesting decks where I've duplicated them and it's worked out really, really well for us. It would duplicate our enthrall, which could be a huge problem. But with the cards we spend being mostly free, get 6 Forge. Duplicate is actually really good, but it could also cost us the run. Touch the Mirror is definitely the safer option. It's bad luck eternal? It sure is. If this is in your hand, lose 13 HP. Nah. Not worth the risk. We will be okay. How many stores are there? There's one up ahead. So we'll save our money and spend it all at once up there. First time you lose HP, draw 3 things in... Nah. Trade Giria for Whetstone. I would do that. Every time you play 10 skills, gain 7 block. I think Whetstone's the way to go. Because I'm never going to train strength, so that was a useless relic. Oh, surprise store. Upon pickup, obtain additional copies of cards. Who's the boss? You, the doorman. He's gonna hit us really hard. Enthralled is eternal. So I can't get rid of that. I'm gonna get the mirror. Wait, what? Obtain an additional copy of a card in my deck. That wasn't what I was thinking it was, but we're gonna get more reflex. I thought it was the thing where, like, whenever you picked up a card, you duplicated it. It's my bad. I gotta learn to read. Enchant an attack with corrupted. I mean, like, our attack is the sword. Choose a card to transform. Okay. Crush under. I could have transformed the enthralled. What is crush under? All enemies lose 1 strength. That's not bad. I mean, it's way better than a strike. So it is strictly good. Reflex important, but we do a pale blue dot. One of you becomes free. This guy's like the easiest Act 3 elite there is. I couldn't be happier. We're just getting all of this for free. What I wouldn't give for, like, the spinning top. Alright. I'm gonna be clever here. Put an attack from my draw pile in my hand. Got attacks in my draw pile? You. Okay, check this out. I block, I attack, drop this power, you become free, I now have 1,000,000 stars, you get weak, gets rid of many of your blocks, we radiant you, we block all this damage, everything's going according to plan. You're gonna hit us really, really hard. You're gonna reflect. And we're gonna void form. Void form makes it super easy for us to play this. Reflecting doesn't make any sense right now. There. Ooh. Okay, check this out. We charge. Get rid of enthralled and a burn. That is the good thing about card creation. Alright, we're blocking for free. Now the smartest thing we can do is just hit you. hit me with all the burns you want. It's not going to save you. Alright. So I get the free reflect. Get the free falling stars. That weakens you. Some more block would be nice. Let's see if we can get it for free. We got it for free. So now you're just gonna get hit a whole bunch. What am I doing? Choosing 2 cards to transform. Don't need these burns. And you die. Random potions. These aren't good. Ooh. Card draw would be really good for us. Because we do end up, like, not spending all of our mana kind of a lot. Let's see. If I was going to upgrade something... Oh, you're a retain. Yeah, upgrade this defend. I did once, but I guess that one relic at the beginning, or it was some kind of event that undid our hard work there. Okay. Orbit. Make something free. You made this free. I'm gonna hit you with the reflect. It was almost a bad idea to hit you with that. Oh. We're just gonna get this spent. Very uncomfortable. Royal Gambit. I'm gonna hit you with this just because it's free. And then we're just gonna play our powers. And whatever they make free. This is fantastic. You get in here, get the reflect. I hit you with all the stuff. There's a strike and an enthralled. Smack you again. And we just keep it up. I don't like what my HP is at. Reflect. Pretty happy about reflect. What is it, 25 damage? 20 damage to you. And you die this turn. Just to make sure you die. Get the defense in here. Chop. This is going good. We still need more defense. A lot of people might say I'm making my deck too thick, and they're not wrong. What am I gonna do? We're gonna take 24 damage. We'll block that. I need to make sure you guys die. Especially whoever's gaining strength that particular turn. 21? I need a little more than that. Oh, this is great. They're killing themselves. 27 damage to all enemies. We win. Whoop. Cloak of Stars is good. We end up with many stars. So like a better block is a better block, and we're happy about that. If increase the cost of Sovereign Blade, it hits an additional time. No. Shoot, what do I want? We're actually going to get rid of the Retain Serum and get a Power Potion. And we still have money left. I guess we get rid of a Strike. Alright, I'll risk it for an additional relic. Do I have enough block? Yeah, okay. All these cards are free. Exhaust up to 5 cards in my hand. No, I'm good. Ooh, Particle Wall is good. Right here. We'll block next turn. That's what you'll do. Alright, we're gonna wail on this guy. He's gonna hit us with the ethereal things, which could be a problem for us. Draw 2. Use the Seeking Edge. Give us something to play for free. Block. Reflect. 17 damage to all is pretty great right now. I mean, they're all gonna exhaust no matter what I do. Bye, cards. It's a terrible time to get that. Hit everybody. Do our blocks. I need a miracle. I'm going to have to drink this. We get the free super block here. That really, really helped. Alright. You die. Would love for you to die too. Here's what we do. We forge. Makes void form free. That's good. Free cloak of stars. We're gonna be fine, probably. Whack. Ooh, hidden gem. Hidden gem's a great card. I never seem to get it though. At least not at like an opportune time. Hey, it's that free enthrall we've always wanted. But he's dead. Cannot lose more than 20 HP in a single turn. That is great for us. Okay. I'm gonna rest because I want to be in good shape for this final fight, and I think we're gonna win. And I'm so happy that we can never worry about playing the Regent again after this. Okay, give me mana. Make things free. Check this out. I drink a star potion just so you do more damage. Yeah, 80 damage turn 1 is good. Surprise. Yeah, I'm gonna upgrade cards in my combat. Hang on. We draw an additional power. When I play a colorless strong card, gain 1 strength. Whenever I spend or gain, deal 3 damage. We're not doing a lot of multiple hits. What am I getting rid of? I'm getting rid of Enthralled. I'm going to get rid of Defend. Oof, he hit us. Which I would consider kind of rude. Whenever I spend blah, gain 3 block for each blah. Perfect. All the mana in the world. I'm gonna keep hitting you. Good morning, buddy. Leaven plating. Here's how this is going to go down. We're going to reflect. Get the plating. Get the glow. Hit you. Then void form. And that's it. We've set up our victory condition. Like he's gonna hit us. We're gonna reflect it all right back at him. And we're just gonna hit him a bunch with everything we've got constantly. Entropy? Don't mind if I do. Select a card to transform this random defend. Whoop. Alright, we're reflecting. So now we just want to gain stars, hit you with this sword whenever possible. Gain some vigor. We radiate a little bit. It's all coming together. And you might be thinking like, hey, but you had absolutely zero strategy. And you're right. Like, there was no plan here. It all just came together through like random nonsense. And congrats, that's how you play the Regent. You just get lucky. Okay, so damage is reflected at your attacker for 3 turns. I didn't realize that this was stacking turn-wise. It's actually really, really good. We're gonna keep forging. We'll just let him kind of like deal with himself. Pick a card to transform. Crush Under. Not my favorite. Deal 13 damage to all enemies. They lose strength. Scroll. Draw until your hand is full. Exhaust. Yeah, let's do that. $63. Do I have any other forging cards? I don't. So we're just gonna gain a bunch of stars. That's what we're doing. It was a mistake, but oh well. I should have hit him with the Sovereign Blade, but, you know, whatever. If I'm going to transform something, it might actually be Refined Blade. 45 damage for each card I created. That's pretty fantastic for us. Keep reflecting. Always want to have full defense up. Attack pile card from here. Gain a bunch of stars. Radiate's going to be great. My alarm going off telling me I need to stop playing, but I'm going to keep playing. I don't want to lower his strength, actually. So we're going to hit him with the Sovereign Blade very, very hard. Okay, he's going to hit us for 45. The reflex will take care of him. So instead of blocking, we want to like go on the offensive, kinda. Give me something that I could hit him with. They've got nothing for me. Alright, we're just gonna keep forging then. Get the vigor out here. Hi, kitty. He's dead. And we did it. A successful Regent run. I knew it was possible. I've arrived again. The loud fool returns. I'm neither loud nor a fool. Face me. Whew. Well fed. I don't know what the well fed means, but yeah, that's the trick to playing Regent is first thing you do is focus on survival. But then you just kind of play randomly. If a card sounds really good, put it in your deck. Like, there are a couple things that save you. Like, the Defender with replay was really good. Finesse was great. Remember, like, Finesse was a random colorless card that we started with. Like, we picked the lead paperweight, we started with Finesse, and it probably saved us from some fatal damage a couple of times. Other than that, like, just you're focusing on survival so you can survive long enough to get lucky. What was the next thing that really helped us? Like, having a nimble Finesse was pretty good. Charge helped us a lot more than I thought it would. Charge specifically is probably the best, like, create cards card there is. Removed a strike. Reflect. Reflect was clearly the star of the show, and we had 3 of them. But they wouldn't have been super useful without Void Form. Void Form was keeping them cheap. Because they are star eaters. Like, maybe we could have had, like, the hidden gem stash or something like that would generate a lot of stars, and we could still have pulled that off. But we weren't finding a lot of star generation cards until, like, later, where we started getting glows. Like, so none of this could have been planned. Absolutely none of this, because, like, you can't count on getting the cards you want. Another thing that really helped us was the Furnace. Like, the Furnace is good to have because it just guarantees, like, eventually you will do enough damage to win the game. Or win the fight. And so, like, once you have Furnace, you can focus on pure defense to, like, keep you alive until, like, this is doable. But whew, I'm glad to never have to play the Regent again. We did it. We succeeded. I proved it was possible. That's all I wanted to do. And tomorrow we'll play Necrobinder. Necrobinder I'm actually also having trouble with. I mean, like, I played a lot of Regent just to, like, figure out how he works. Still kind of up in the air with this guy. This guy, you can stick to a theme a little better. Like, you can focus on Asti, you can focus on Souls, you can focus on Doom. Like, randomness isn't as easy with him. But I'm looking forward to giving him a shot. Alright. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great day. Bye-bye. Oh, and stick around. I'll find somebody to raid if I can. See you, Blub Glub. And thanks again for the Prime subscription. I mean, it really means a lot to me. I appreciate a good lurker. Who's playing anything fun? Curly White is playing Elden Ring. That's always a good time. Yeah. Although, hang on. Our friend Danagast is playing a new roguelike. And I want to see what that is about. He's playing Commander Quest. I've never heard of it. This might be the game for people who aren't quite sold on Slay the Spire. I'll rate him on YouTube too if I have anyone watching there. Bye-bye, everybody.